Part 11, a victory over Corona. The law of the Spirit of life. You know there is a law of gravity? The law of gravity is when you jump, you always come down, right? The law of gravity. There's no jumping and not coming down. It will always come down. There's a law, the law of gravity. There is a law of the Spirit of life. Let's read about it. Romans chapter 8, verse 2 says, "For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus has made me free from the law of sin and death." John G. Lake was a gentleman who lived back. He was born in the late 1800s and he lived up into the mid 1900s. So he did some work in Africa when the bubonic plague was killing people. He was already in Africa, and the bubonic plague, people would die, and a foamy froth would be coming out of their mouth, and it was filled with virus and disease and bacteria, and they would just die, and it was so contagious that no one was being buried. And so him and one of the guys that was working with him, they decided that they were going to bury people. So when people died, they would take them, they would dig, and they would bury people in shallow graves. I think it was shallow graves. That's a lot of digging to do. And finally, when the British medical teams made it over there, they said they were kind of baffled. It's like, you've been working, you've been burying, you've been around this. What have you been doing to protect yourself? And John G. Lake said this. He said, take your microscope and take some of the froth that's from the mouth of a dead person and look at it under your microscope, and they could see it. The story is that you could see the germs and everything that teeming. They were just alive and going. And he said, "Now put it in my hand, put it back on your glass thing, and put it under your microscope." And they were all dead in a moment of time. And they looked at him and they said, "What is that?" And he said, "Sirs, that is the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus." That is the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus. And we see right here, we have Scripture. The Bible says, the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus has made us free from the law of sin and death, which includes sickness and disease, which includes the coronavirus and anything else. We are free because of the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus.